All right, Autumn, let's go. First up is this Frederic Malle Musc Ravageur, masterpiece fragrance to me. Warm, dense, seductive, musky, animalic, a lot of cloves, a lot of cinnamon, nice amount of vanilla, sort of a Christmas feel to it to me. Unisex leaning masculine to me. This isn't just a scent here. This is a mood. Seduction in a bottle. Candlelight on skin. Seductive, dangerous, timeless, magnetic, sexual, sensual. This is great for date nights. All right, this one's discontinued, but it's a great one if you can find it at a decent price. I love it. It's Fetish pour Homme from Roja Dove. It's like a leathery sheepra, or a sheep. Lots of bright citrus at the opening. Really hangs around for a long while too. Good job on making those citruses hang around. Leather, cardamom, and fig follow it up and kind of stay throughout the fragrance life. Lots of spices, a lot of cumin. You got to be able to take some cumin. Some nice florals, oak moss with a really dark labdanum castoreum base. Very complex and masterpiece perfumery going on here. Nuclear performance on this one. It'll get cloying if you spray too heavy. Really interesting fragrance. Got these like Christmas spices in it that kind of, with this sheepra style and the leather, just really well done fragrance here. Really excellent perfumery. Just love the way Roja Dove does some of these sheepra style fragrances. And this kind of gives me a feeling like of authority in a bottle. The notes just kind of like whisper luxury and dominance. A power scent, smooth, addictive, magnetic, just really refined, gentlemanly, kind of like a rebellion wrapped in like leather and resins. All right, this Creed Royal Oud starts off with these fresh lime, a nice citrus bergamot, and galbanum. Just really nice galbanum to kind of round it out. Wood, spices, and musk at the base create this like classic sophisticated scent profile. It's got oud in the name, but it's more like a woody oud. It's not an animalistic oud at all. I would call this like a woody fougere fragrance. Really good performance on this. The musk is really prominent in this. I really like this, the Creed musk they source. You get a little bit of that Creed ambergris that's always so nice in here too. Just really high-end quality ingredients in this one. And this just gives off this confident, gentlemanly type of vibes. Confidence, sophistication, really elegant, classy, refined strength. You just got this like old money type of feel to it. Like this isn't first generation money. You're several generations down the road money, and everywhere you go, you know you're the best smelling man in the room. Qurashi blend from Abdul Samad Al Qurashi. Again, I'm sure I butchered the name. I'm going to butcher a lot of names in my content. I don't really listen to you know, how they're pronounced or anything. I probably should do that, but just make a drinking game out of it. Every time I mispronounce something, take a drink. So it's a woody floral musk fragrance here. Pretty complex. Definitely a bit like Bodacious the Victorious Blue Sapphire. Starts off really fresh floral with lots of citrus. Dries down to like ambery, powdery, and musky with a really animalistic oud that kind of jumps forward as it dries down. Really well blended here. This is really great quality here. Great performance on this. This is very sophisticated perfumery here. This bottle is just really heavy and really thick glass. Just a really great presentation too. And this gives off, again, a vibe of generational money, like royal luxury. You're like from kings and queens. Like your parents' parents were rich. And you got yacht money, you got private jet money, just luxury since birth. You've always been spoiled, and you've got sophisticated taste, and you just know what elegance and regalness smells of, and this is it. All right, Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. I really like the whole line. I like the whole house, but this one is just, this is the classic, the one that started it all, and there's a reason that it started all. This is outstanding perfumery here. It's this woody aromatic fougere type fragrance. The lavender, blue cypress, and black pepper give it the classic fougere structure. The woody oriental notes kind of give it a modern twist. Oud, incense, and myrrh give it some depth. It's really deep as it dries down. Very well crafted. Great performance. Love this fragrance. Love the house. And this creates this vibe of like a refined, well-educated gentleman. He listens to jazz, reads books in his study, plays records on his very expensive turntable with his state-of-the-art sound system. Russian Tea from Milano is an aromatic, smoky, spicy type of fragrance. Very unique and interesting here. It's got this refreshing mint at the top. It's got this black leathery tea accord, and then there's this raspberry jam mixed with it. Super interesting combination here. Great idea. Very complex. It's aromatic and dark. Really intense smoke and incense too in this thing, all throughout the fragrance life. Great performance on this thing. Don't overspray it, it could get cloying. It creates some real nice images in my head of being like in a old Russian wooden restaurant on vacation, a fire burning, a fireplace nearby, tea is being served, some bread with some raspberry jam sitting on the table. You're just kind of like looking out at a snowy window outside. It's cold Russian winter. You're just kind of reflective traveler on a winter day looking out to a snowy landscape. Just fun imagery here, creates a nice scene and a very artistic fragrance. Pineward Greymist is a pine-centered fragrance that has a touch of like tobacco, vetiver, and citron that kind of creates this ozonic, fresh green feeling surround the Christmas type of pine scent profile. Really good performance on this, really nice quality here. Creates a vibe of like a warm weather Christmas. It's about 80 degrees or so and sunny, and you're celebrating Christmas. Just very cheery, uplifting, and bright Christmassy feel to it. Ralph Lauren Polo Oud. This one's still hanging around at discounters, pretty cheap. I don't expect this one to be around forever. I expect this one to go away and get discontinued sometime, so it might be a good time to pick it up while it's cheap. Really nice woody oud here, not animalistic oud at all, just like a designer approachable oud. Really light rose with some nice light spices too. Very easy to wear, approachable oud rose type fragrance. Not challenging at all, everything is subdued on this, but it's still really excellent. I like louder projecting rose ouds, but this is a nice break from that norm. And if you're just kind of getting into rose oud spice fragrances, this is a great one to get. And it gives off this vibe of like evenings with relatives, like sitting around at the dinner table. You don't want anything like too complex or too heavy. Maybe they don't want to smell a heavy, scent coming off you while they're eating dinner and everything. But you've got to represent yourself as the cologne guy from the family. Everybody knows you're the cologne guy and going to wear something, so you got to give them something kind of interesting. So this would be a good choice for that occasion. That's kind of what pops up in my mind. Zoologist Moth is a really clean, modern, musk-heavy fragrance. Really into musk fragrances lately, so this is a hit for me. I want a full bottle of this. I will get a full bottle of this. It's a sweet, slightly spicy musk fragrance, a bit of a Coca-Cola vibe going, a lot of woods and cardamom with some nice florals to round it out. Really refined luxury here and just a well-crafted fragrance. I love what Zoologist does, another one I love from them. And it kind of creates this vibe of being like in a lakeside cabin in a forest with cold weather around you. The smell of the cabin and the forest around you just give me this like a peaceful zen feeling. Tomavicci Demigod XXI opens up with a really fresh mint, a lot of amber cardamom, and a lot of spices too. A lot of nice florals in this to kind of round it out. Dries down woody and musky, very gentlemanly and complex. A lot going on here. Really good performance on this too. Keep the sprays down on this, it could get cloying. It did get cloying. I put like 7 or 8 on, it was way too much. Gives this a vibe of like a college professor to me, sitting at his desk, kind of going over like his students' work. Very like educated, sophisticated sensibility type of guy. Really nice fragrance. I think this one raises my IQ points about 10 points too when I wear this. Exquisitely Aromatic is inspired by Grieve from Slumber House. Slumber House is a really small, high quality niche house. The original is super expensive. If you can even find it, it's discontinued. Not sure how close this is. I haven't smelled hardly anything from Slumber House. I've smelled the duo versions, but I haven't smelled hardly any Slumber House originals. I'm going to change that sometime soon. I'm going to start getting some. They're just so pricey, so it's a little bit of a barrier to entry for me. Minty and spicy with fir and clove, drying down woody with like buttery orris. Just really well crafted fragrance here. I'm going to guess the original just super nice. So this gives this vibe of being like camping in a pine forest, like sipping mint tea with the sun coming up. Just really refreshing, and you're kind of getting your day started. Love this fragrance. Smells really great to me. Last up is this Zoologist Moth. It's a really big, bold, and complex fragrance. Very artistic, mysterious, and dark fragrance with these delicate tones mixed in, which is, I don't know how to explain it, but it's got all that going on with this delicacy to it, especially as it dries down. Almost like a gothic tone to it. I could see a gothic type person wearing this. And it kind of gives me this, like, it smells like you're like in a dusty attic with some dried flowers hanging around, and maybe somebody spilled some honey on the carpet next to you here, so you're getting this honey note coming up a lot. It gets powdery as it dries down too, so maybe somebody spilled some powder in the attic too. Quite a bit of smoke throughout this fragrance too, so maybe there's a fire downstairs going. So just a lot going on here, and it's kind of hard to even explain. And it kind of gives me the vibe of like being in a haunted house. It's dark, gothic, floral, spicy in the mids, nice transitions, super artistic, and just outstanding perfumery going on here. And like I said, this is a perfect haunted house vibe. We're getting into Halloween, perfect for this time of the year. So that's it. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you guys hanging around, and thanks for watching.